Top three challenges we face in digital identity today are probably fragmentation, interoperability, and cybersecurity. Fragmentation because a number of actors, private and public, today issue digital identities or digital wallet. But those schemes do not work together. This creates friction for users and drive down adoptions. Thus, the need for more interoperability where stakeholders come together to define and adopt international standards. EIDAS2 in Europe is a good example of a regulation that fosters alignment between stakeholders. Last, cybersecurity, because as more of our life goes online, maintaining trust and protection in the data is essential. This demands a holistic approach to cybersecurity from onset to the infrastructure and throughout the lifecycle of digital identity from onboarding to usage.
One of the major trends we're seeing within digital identity is around interoperability, exploring the challenges and advantages around interoperability and what its introduction means for the market. So, looking at this within the European Union, EIDAS2 is having a major impact here and will bring a fully fledged interoperable identity scheme into being within the EU. We're also seeing interoperability being explored in the form of digital travel credentials. However, this is something that's going to take a little while to scale up. With this being travel, it will need a long time for all the different parts that need to accept this to do so, but this will be a major future trend within interoperability and identity. Another key trend we're seeing is the hybridization of identity, where physical identity documents and digital identity documents are both being offered and are being merged. Now, this has a few different advantages. One of the key ones is that there has been a lot of public skepticism around digital identity in certain markets, most notably the UK. So having the ability to have a physical identity and a digital identity means that you're not forcing a mandatory requirement on certain people. It also allows governments to leverage some of the spend they've already made within the physical identity world and bring that into the digital identity space, creating a more effective system that doesn't make people do things they're not comfortable with. Of course, one of the major trends we're seeing is the introduction of regulation that's driving digital identity forward. Whether this is the EIDAS2 within the EU, or the Online Safety Act and the introduction of reusable digital identities within the UK market, or whether it's NIST within the US, there are major regulatory changes that are having a real impact in terms of what the digital identity market looks like. Fundamentally, we expect these regulations to have a major impact on what digital identity means for each country, and it's important to watch for the future of the space.
This performance rewards a combination of factors. First, we maintain a comprehensive yet modular portfolio of digital identity solutions. This allows us to have a tailor-made approach to our customer unique problems. Sometimes we deliver end-to-end programs, sometimes we deliver very sophisticated components. The second part is that everything we do is with security and interoperability at its core. It explains that we currently deliver more than 20 digital identity programs worldwide, supporting public administration, banks, telecom operators, airports in the digital transformation. Last, as the world leader in secure electronic document, we are uniquely positioned to combine physical and digital assets, ensuring seamless onboarding, premium security, and convenience of use. At Thales, we are proud to deliver trusted, inclusive, user-centric digital identity solutions.
There are several reasons why we've selected Thales as an established leader within our competitor leaderboard for digital identity. I think one of the major reasons is their offering of hybrid credentials, combining both physical and digital identity capabilities. This sets them apart from the crowd and really differentiates them within the identity space. They also have a wealth of experience and the breadth and depth within their portfolio to really meet different identity requirements as they emerge. Thales is also involved in a number of European digital identity consortia, which really demonstrates its commitment to leading digital identity in Europe, but in a really collaborative way. These different consortia and initiatives include Aptitude, Odysseus, Nobid, Potential, and WeBuild, and these really demonstrate Thales' commitment to work in a collaborative way to drive digital identity forward. Thales also has a wealth of experience within the digital identity space. They generate a significant amount of revenue in this market, and they're one of the leaders in this regard, which really speaks to their experience and deep understanding of the digital identity market and its requirements.